Hello, my friends. This video was supposed to be a Twitter post, but I felt that Twitter was too short for this, so I'm making a video. I don't know where to start. I'll try to make it brief, but I'm not gonna. I may make it longer. I don't know. I'm just gonna wing this. I have some explaining. I want to explain some things to people. I want to explain why I took my hiatus and how I'm feeling and my feelings with my situation that I'm in right now. If y'all don't know me, I stream. My name is RPG Lover. My real name is Lucas. Most people that watch my streams know that. If I happen to put this on YouTube and people watch it and don't know that I stream, I do stream. I stream on Twitch. I will be putting this on Twitter. This video will be a private link until I decide that I want to make it public, if I make it public. But if I decide that I want you to see this video, you will, excuse me, you will see the video. Sorry, I just had something to drink. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to say. I might get a little emotional here, but it's something that I want to get off my chest. I know, last month I announced that I took a hiatus from streaming and that I potentially would not have come back to streaming, and people were kind of upset about that. People are wonderful. I love the people that I know now, that I call my friends. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate it. So, I want to preface this video with a little backstory. I'm not smart. I mean, I barely passed high school. I passed high school with a 70. Here lately, I've been trying to learn more on my own, and I feel that because I'm not smart, that I feel hindered. I feel set back. So in middle school and high school, I had no friends. Like, none. The nerdy people, the people that I was supposed to be associated with, they were mean to me. They didn't want anything to do with me. I was one of those kids. I was what you would call a wallflower. They called me a wallflower. What I did, for school lunches, I would sit at a table by myself in a corner. I wouldn't eat sometimes because I didn't want people to steal my lunch or steal whatever good thing I had. Some days I would hide in the bathroom and eat my lunch in there. And in high school, it was really bad. I mean, I couldn't really sit in. Oh, now if you hear like a clicking, it's I'm playing with this, and I get nervous when I talk. I'm sorry in advance. But in high school, I felt like it was worse. Some days I would fake being sick just to come home so I could get away from those people. People are really mean. I mean, kids, they're extremely horrible. So, little thing, little story, little tidbit here. I had one of the nerd people that I kind of looked up to in high school. They're like, hey, come here, someone wants to talk to you. There's this girl who likes you. And me being the gullible person that I am, I'm like, really? Yeah. They're like, she's in the school pool. She wants to talk to you. So I went in there, and there's no one in there. And a couple of them, they like picked me up and threw me in a trash can. And they made some kind of joke to the extent of, we can throw the trash out now. And I took the trash can and like threw it in the pool, the deep end of the pool. Luckily, it wasn't a very deep pool, but it was the track pool, but there, or the lapping pool with the the lap pool, the long ones with the ropes in between each lap area. Yeah, that was not fun. They got in trouble, but yeah. That only happened once, but that's what I'm talking about. I didn't have a lot of friends. I never had a lot of friends. Now, go forward a couple years, I graduated, and I thought the military would be good. No. It made it worse. I got nervous. Everyone picked on me because I was the short one. 5'1", little chubby thing. Yeah. But I got out of that medical discharge. I tried to I don't tell people this, but I tried to I took the buffer, and we were on the 3rd floor barracks. And I took the buffer cord and I tied it around my neck, and I was going to throw the buffer out the window, and a drill sergeant caught me, and I got admitted to a ward where they stuck me in a room with just a bed, no window, and a pillow with no blankets. Because they're afraid that I could take the blankets and make a noose with it. And yeah, I sat in there for a good month, and I got let out, and I tried it again, and I got put back in, and they finally released me, and I went home. And yeah, so I was 21 then. Yeah. And then I found a little site. Like, I was miserable. Like, I didn't want to be here. I really didn't. I just wanted people to leave me alone. I wanted to be alone all the time by myself, but so skip forward like what, 10 or so years, and I'm on the internet, I'm searching, I'm bored. I found a site called Justin TV. So I'm like, oh cool, there's art streams on this channel. So I made an account. RPG Lover 1980. And I think they let you pick your color, and it was blue. Blue is my favorite color, so yeah. And I loved it. It was wonderful. I watched that. There were some cooking streams, I believe. I believe they had cooking streams. There was art streams. There was IRL stuff. It was wonderful. People building computers on there. And then there was a couple game streams, and that's where I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. I wish I could do this. But I didn't want to because I was afraid that people would hate me. And all the stuff would happen like happened in high school, but on the internet. Because people are mean. They really are. I don't usually say this, but people are dicks. You know? They really are. I'm going to preface this a lot in this video. So, yeah, I made the account. I binge watched the crap out of the videos that I liked and the streams that I watched, and then I think it was 9 years later, I think it was a couple of years later, I know it was like 7 years later, they made like a sister channel called Twitch.tv, and it was dedicated to just video games. So they moved the video games from Justin TV over to Twitch, and my account was transferred from Justin TV to Twitch TV, and then 2 years later Justin TV closed and Twitch TV became Supreme, I guess. So yeah, in the past, and so I think it was like 3 years ago, I decided, I'm like, hey, I want to try this stream thing. So I believe my first game that I ever streamed was Terraria. And I believe Terraria was fairly new, like a couple years. I don't remember, but no one showed. I was so boring. It was funny. The computer I had at the time was worse. It was a little crap top, a laptop thing. It was horrible. It overheated so much. I had to like get one of those big plastic fans that you sit on, that just sit the computer on. Had the two fat fans about the size of the keyboard, and you sit it on there, and you plug it into your USB, and the computer powers the fans. It helped a little bit, but not much. And then I got this computer that I have now, and I'm like, hey, I could use this computer for streaming. So I started slowly streaming just for fun, because I thought playing video games online was like the best thing ever. Yeah. So people started seeing my stuff, and they started following, and that was wonderful. And yeah. So why am I making this video? So a couple months later, or a couple months ago, I've had the same the issues that I've had before with the whole I want to be left alone, you know, leave me alone, the slight depressive suicidal tendencies have been slowly coming back. Not to the point where I'm going to kill myself, but it's like no one loves you. You're better by yourself. You can't do any better than you are now, and what you are now is like horrible, and that's seeping into my brain. And I just decided to take the hiatus. And apparently when I told people on Twitter that I was taking the hiatus, I got so much love back, so much feedback saying, you do what you've got to do, we're here if you want to talk. And that's probably why I'm making this video, because this is me talking. I'm not good at talking to people. Yeah. And then I mentioned then that I may stop streaming, and then everyone's like, what? Why? Or, yeah, you do what you need to do. If you want to stop streaming, I support you. We love you. And, yeah. And I don't know. I don't know how to express myself to the people that... I'm getting emotional here. I don't know how to express myself, how to express my thanks to the people who have supported me. The people that think of me as a friend. Because for most of my life, I have not had friends. I have been hated. I have been picked on. I've been shunned. And here lately, people have been, I don't know, supportive of me. I'm pretty sure they think of me as a friend. I hope so. Yeah. So I will come back to streaming, I don't know when, and maybe a month from now, and maybe 2 months from now, and maybe next year. I don't know, but I'm kind of scared. I know that's weird, but for me, no. The 10 minutes that I have where I'm playing the music before the stream starts, that's me trying to get up the courage to do the 2-3 hour stream that I do. It's me trying to push those thoughts away. Those thoughts of you're not loved, you're hated, no one loves you. You might as well go die, be alone. Those thoughts of hate. That 10 minutes I used to like prep myself, prep my mind and my body, and just say no, I'm not. I'm loved. And people on the site are like family. I don't know. But this is the people who see this. I want to thank y'all so much for supporting me. It means so much to me. You have no idea. You have no idea. And people may think they have some idea of how I think and how everything affects me. No, they have no idea. There's a couple people that I want to thank, especially for like inspiring me to go on, inspiring me to keep doing what I'm doing and to improve and get better at this hobby that I have. First off, I want to thank a couple people I know. I want to thank that B3 Gaming, that group of people. Y'all are wonderful. I want to thank the Janzer247. I want to thank Volts. 109 Volts. Thank you for just playing video games is being awesome and being yourself and wonderful. And thank you, Janzer, for the nights of Siege, where it was just me and you, and we were just having conversations, and some NPCs would pop out, and you're like, oh, and shoot them in the face, and then go back to talking. Eddie Amma, I want to thank you for being there when I threw the grenade at the hostage and blew him up. And yeah, also I want to thank that Grammaton Dryad. You're an amazing guy. You're very supportive. You helped me get a TwitchCon last year, and I want to say thank you. You threw that little stream help up to get some money from me, so that I could actually go to TwitchCon, and that money helped me pay for that Airbnb that I split with the other people. I want to thank Andrew, that Black Zero 72. I want to thank that Beat Fu. I want to thank Jake Says Knee, that Josh, that Psycho LPS. Gotta thank the Dorian. Man, y'all are amazing. Who else? Who else? I'm gonna say Synthetica. I almost forgot the GG man. I want to say thank Synthetica for being there for me. I appreciate you. I want to thank that Bafrosites. You've changed your name. I don't know. I want to thank Maisie. Y'all are amazing. You're like Maisie laughing with me about the Maisie Dome at 5:30 in the morning when I was doing my fishing stream for Final Fantasy XIV. That was crazy. I want to thank that 104 oof. Oh, I almost forgot that Amy Plays. You're an amazing streamer. You do amazing work with your charity stuff. I wish I could be as good at charity stuff as you can. I mean, you have inspired me to look into starting the charity streams. Maybe when I come back. That Big Nasty. I want to thank you. Man, you are amazing. I just want to thank everyone that I know. There's so many people. Those are only a few of the names that I mentioned. Yeah. I'm sorry this video is so long. I appreciate it. It's just me rambling. My backstory and why I feel the way I feel. Yeah. I hope to see y'all again. Not like this, but on Twitch, playing video games for people. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all. Talk to y'all some other time. Thank y'all. And you have a wonderful day. Bye.